Hi, I'm Allie Reynolds with Allie's Organics, and today I'm going to show you how to make really good compost tea. We need to have some mesh, just some fabric mesh, and some compost, of course. This is just some compost from my compost bin. And we're just going to put it in there, and I'm just going to tie it, just to hold it in there, and then I'm going to put it in a 5-gallon bucket of just plain old good clear water. Just secure it in there somehow. And to this, I am going to have a regular old fish pump here with some hose and just that fish line that bubbles in your fish tank. And this is actually one that I purchased, but you could also just create one on your own, just with a circle, or you can just even have some of the little bubblers that they use in the fish aquariums. Just put that down in there. What this is going to do, it's going to percolate it so you don't have to stir it. Then I also like to add some molasses in there. It really helps feed the microorganisms in there. Like 2 or 3 tablespoons is all. This is what you want to see. You want to see the bubbles in here. You want to see it percolating. You know it's working then. But if it rises to the top, then you just simply want to put a rock on it just to help hold it down. And that way you'll get more movement from the bottom up, and that's what you want to see. Compost tea is a really good way to feed plants. It's just an organic plant fertilizer. You can use this, you can pour it straight around the roots. If you want to use this tea, you to squirt onto your plants, you will probably need to strain it out a little bit better, and you'll also want to dilute it. This tea will sit here and percolate for about 3 days. I want to keep a cover on it, but we don't want the cover on tight. We want to be able to have the air get in there. At the end of 3 days, we can take this out and we can use this tea. Like I said, you can just use it on just about any plant. I don't like to use it on seedlings though, because if you get it too strong, then you have a tendency to kill them. So just stick with your outdoor growing. That's the best way to go. We want this to percolate about 3 days. Any less than that, it's not strong enough. Any more than that, then sometimes it just is overkill, so we don't need to do any more than 3 days. We can always just constantly be making new tea to fertilize our garden. If you didn't want to use compost, you could actually do manure, just straight manure in here, and then it would just be manure tea. But basically you're doing the same thing, but only it's going to be a lot stronger, so you're going to want to dilute it a lot more. You want it just to look like a weak tea when you're using it on your plants. And that's all there is to it to making good compost tea for your garden.